How did they approach you for that though? Did you know, or did you get like was it like an agent? Like, yo, Melo, yo, Mike, the Jordan brand, they want to fuck with you, B? Or did you know like when you was in college already, or like, you know what I mean? Like, when did it happen where it was just like, all right, this is official, like, they super fuck with me over here?
So, when I left Baltimore my senior year, by force, they kicked me the fuck out of there. So when I left and went to Oak Hill, that's when I'm like, oh, they at Jordan School, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, Oak Hill, I know Oak Hill. I heard about them. You read about them, because we ain't have none of that. You had newspapers and
that's it, yeah.
And ranking reports, Bob Gibbons and shit like that. So when I get down there, I'm like, damn, this is a Jordan school. But again, I played on Adidas circuit. So I played in the Adidas big time, but I also played on the Nike circuit. It was just like whoever was, right, whatever we was doing.
I'm just out here to hoop.
At that point in time, I don't really care about the sneakers at that point in time. I care about getting them, but I don't know how, none of that. I ain't got time for that. So when I get to Oak Hill, they're Jordan school. So now I'm locked in. Now I'm locked into Oak Hill. I'm Jordan. Like, I'm part of the family now.
Yeah.
That summer before, I go to Adidas camp, ABCD camp. I think it's like summer of 2001, or something like that. Oh, 2000, 2001, I can't remember. So I go to Adidas camp, ABCD camp. But I only can go one day because I had to go to summer school because my transcript was fucked up from Towson Catholic. So I had to go make some classes up. In the history of Adidas, that's how loyal I was to the brand. In the history of Adidas camps, in Adidas history, ever, anything Adidas. And there wasn't no disrespect to Adidas. I'm the only person that ever wore Jordans to a Adidas camp.
Adidas camp.
This is a fact. Yeah. I wore the I think it was the 16s, like the cranberry 16s or something like that. Right. 17, 16s, one of them. But that was the only way, like, I would go to the camp. Like, yo, if I come to this camp, I'm in Jordan school. I'm in Jordan. I'm at Oak Hill now. I can't wear Adidas. Like, I ain't have no deal. It wasn't like no NIL deals back then. Like, it was.
It's just like, yo, this is what we read.
It was just like, yo, you coming for one day? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming for one day. Like, you about to stack my schedule up anyway against Lenny Cook. You had me playing against Braun. You had me playing against everybody who was who. I only could come one day. So I wore actually, it was this color.
The joints with the spats on the top?
Yeah, the big strap. So the big strap. I'm loyal to the brand, but without me even having any affiliation with, like, knowing them at all. So I go to Adidas, come back, and he's like, yo, you went to Adidas with Jordans on? But I don't know, I didn't know no better. Like, it was just, I'm going to play ball. They want me to come up here. I see who I'm lined up against. I'm pulling up whatever I got on. I can't put those on. Then I go back, and then now we start traveling and playing in tournaments, and we go to Portland, and, you know, I think the Les Schwab tournament out there, and it's Jordan. So it was a real vibe. I'm like, damn, I'm Jordan. Like,
yeah, I'm there.
And then I played in the first Jordan Brand Classic game, right? It was a Capital Classic in D.C. So I played in the first ever Jordan Brand Classic game, Jordan Brand Classic, JBC. So at that point, I'm locked in to Jordan. I met MJ for the first time.
And he knew about you? He was just like,
he knew because
hey, young fella, I've been watching.
His school was one of a Jordan schools. So at this point, he was entrenched into what was, you know,
right.
what was going on.
Like, I see this one.
That was going on. He still is, but this one he was heavy on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now I got a chance to meet MJ. So yeah, I'm definitely loyal.
That's it. I mean,
yeah.
Get the shit tatted.
What? The game was here for a reason.
Right.
In DC, that game was bought there for a reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was loyal. So just to kind of fast forward in that story, how the deal happened, it was a lot going on. There was a lot of players in play. It was Adidas was in play, Reebok was in play, Nike was in play, Jordan was in, you know what I mean? Like, I signed to Nike, like, first. And then MJ, like, I'm gonna bring him over here with me. That's why I feel the way that I feel about,
right.
You know what I mean? Because he came in, he got me, and he rocked with me when I was rock bottom.
Right, right.
You get what I'm saying? When I was going through shit, he was, all right, motherfucker, like,
tighten up.
I'm gonna stamp you again.
Come on, Mel.
All right?
Come on now.
That's how the deal actually happened.
Right. So you were saying like he was watching you since Towson, like he knew about you and Oak Hill and all that?
Nah, I think it was probably Oak Hill.
Okay.
At Towson, I was like,
Kyle would have fried
my junior year, I was like just now like, I'm
nice
here. Like, I ain't get nice in my junior year, but I'm here now, like, especially on the East Coast.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, he's okay, yeah. We know him in this radius, this northeast radius.
Yeah.
Shorty is.
He one of them ones.
Right.
So Mike knew about you. So like that already, like the relationship is almost, the foundation is almost kind of already there. You know, since he knows about you. So,
but I had advocates though. I had advocates back then of like people that was like, yo, we gotta have him. Like we gotta have this guy.
On Mike's team, I was like, yo, listen, this dude is.
Yeah, that was, they was, it was a guy named, Keith Brown, right? And like, he was my guy, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was my guy, helped me early when I got signed, helped me get signed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he showed me a lot of shit, so I'm like, damn, like, I can't be, you get what I'm saying? It's other shit that's on the table.
Right.
But I can't be, so he was pushing for it, you know what I'm saying? So then when it actually happened, I'm like, you know what I mean? Just creatively, I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, Champ over here, D-Wade them over here, I'm over here. Like, it makes, everybody got their own lane.
Their own lane. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Brown got Nike, D-Wade got, at the time, Converse. And, you know what I mean? Chris Bosh, and they was all Converse. Kirk Heinrich, Udonis. And then I'm over in my lane. So now let's play ball. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Let's see who got the illest shoes. You know what I'm saying?
So that's how the deal happened. Prize Picks has got you covered when it comes to helping you make some bread.
Yes, sir. Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app where you can select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and turn $25 into $250. You know what I'm saying? Prize Picks is simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds, B.
So be sure to visit prizepicks.com/7pm and use promo code 7pm for a deposit match up to $100. In the meantime, stay locked in at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.